Hey YouTubers, Hike with Mike here of course. Welcome to my swamp. I hope you enjoy. It's a beautiful place to be, particularly in the fall. Look at that beautiful fall color. I love fall in the swamp. You can find some beautiful leaves, color changes. It's a really good time to be out in the swamp. YouTubers, today I'm making some pine needle tea. Use fresh, young pine needles, high enough off the ground to where you don't have it too low where animals could pee on it or put scents on it. You want to get it up. I find a young pine about 4 or 5 feet up, and I get my needles there. And of course, you never want to use pine needles in a neighborhood or in a domesticated situation, because you never know if people are spraying for insects and things like that. So this is something you really have to get out in the wild, not in the neighborhood, things like that. So I cut up some pine needles. I got them in this nice little wooden steeper, I guess is what you call it. And I'll put that in my cup here when the water boils. And we'll enjoy some pine needle tea. And here you can see it's steeping in this wooden bamboo steeper, tea steeper that I'm using here. A little bit of the leaves that come through it, but for most part it keeps most of the needles, not leaves, most of the needles out of the tea. One of my favorite and most magical good medicine moments I ever had here at my home swamp was sitting here just relaxing, and right in this spot here. It was a little bit lower. This little run goes into another part of the swamp. Sometimes it's completely bone dry, but we've had a fair amount of moisture this year, and just sitting here, and 2 otters just come by swimming around, walking around, completely not afraid of me at all, and I just watched them play and frolic. It was truly some good medicine for sure. Really great when you see something like that when you're out here in the wilderness. It is good medicine for sure. Well, I probably should have put more pine needles in. I'm not really tasting a real strong sense of the pine essence. It's really mellow. But like I said, it's supposed to be filled with vitamin C. So next time I do this, I'll use a lot more the pine needles, get a big batch of it. Obviously the dosage I used on this one wasn't enough to really get the flavor and essence of the pine, but still something. It's a work in progress. I'll definitely try it out again. If anything, when it's really cold outside and you want something besides just boiled plain water, you can use some pine needle tea. So definitely try this again with a larger dose of needles next time, pine needles. Well, I'll definitely, next time I go out on a camping trip, I'll definitely try this again. I'll just use a larger dose of the pine needles and let it steep for a longer time, and hopefully I can get that essence of the pines. But like I said, the one positive to it is it's supposed to be really good in vitamin C. That's always really good for you. Fights infections, which is always an important thing when you're out in the woods for a while. You know, if you get a cut or something, vitamin C is a good infection fighter. Oh wow, look at that alligator. Or is that an otter? I was just talking about the good medicine with the otters, and I think it's an otter. I thought it was a gator, but it's moving way too fast. Oh, look at that, man. Look at that. There he is. Oh man, that's some good medicine right there. He's just chilling. There he goes. Beautiful. Flipping good medicine for sure. Man, that made my day. Wow. I love this place. Truly do. It's my favorite place to be honest with you. So peaceful and beautiful. And wow, that was really cool. Wow, I'm still really so stoked about seeing that otter. It's funny how I was just talking about the first time I saw the otters there. And then another one shows up. That was so cool. You know, there's advantages to being a recluse, an introvert, kind of a loner. You don't have to worry about peer pressure, you know? It just popped into my head for some reason, but man, what a great day. Truly, like I say a million times, truly some good medicine for sure. I've got to rescue a dragonfly. It's my spirit animal. There we go. Fly on, brother. Fly on. I have got to say, there really is a lot of good medicine in this part of the woods today. It's just been amazing, beautiful, inspiring, gorgeous, and just some good medicine moments for sure. So glad I took the time to come out late and take a stroll in the swamp.